Hello everyone, Irish Commander, finally returning from my silence on YouTube. I'm finally back. It has been quite a very long time since my previous video, and much more time than I would have liked to have had in between the previous one and the one you are currently watching. But we all have those things that happen and sort of take us away from what we like doing. So, thought I'd bring this all back for another video, and at the end of the video, I'll actually have a new game to show you guys, and maybe or maybe not, I'll make an entirely separate video on it. So, in just a moment, I'm going to show you some of the new things I have for this game. And here we are over at the whiteboards. Now, you guys may remember these from an old video of mine discussing the old setup, but as of right now, I meant to say, we have 3 whiteboards in the room. Well, what I meant to say was 6, but 3 factions, 6 whiteboards. You can see the Comintern down here. Pretty interesting there. Now, some people will argue that you don't need one for the Comintern because, as you can see here, you got the Soviets and the Chinese there, but you don't really need, and I kind of fall in this category of not really needing it for the Comintern in particular, but I feel like it's a bit necessary to have it sort of reserved in case you have a 3-player game. And you can see I got all the roundels for all the technology, and granted I only have 10 roundels for each country, as you can see there, but I feel like 10 may be enough. 10 technologies feels like enough. See, we got all the possible nations that could theoretically show up. No, I put Turkey here because I didn't really have anywhere else to put it. But, you know, it could go to any side. Not just the Allies, it could go to any faction. And you can see we got the major power variant roundel for Nationalist China and Communist China. But yeah, this is just one of the things I have to show you guys. Now, let's go back to the board for some more things. And here we are back at the map, or should I say the table, because we're not going to show you some of the new stuff on the map just yet. You can see here I got the task force marker. I really like this thing. It's actually made out of the same stuff that the roundels are. So that was interesting to me. And I got one set only, but you know, I feel like one set should be enough for my first game, and then possibly some way or somehow down the road, if I wanted to get some more, I could. But my whole war room is not very large, and I don't really have a whole big space to put everything. But you can see here, we got the new rule book. I wanted to show you guys that real quick. Here, I'll actually show you that. Let's just flip to a random page. So, I'm talking about the KMT and the CCP and the warlords. All of them. Now, for some reason, Tibet's on here, but they weren't actually a warlord. You can see under here, this is actually some stuff I was working on for my other game. So for those of you who research a lot into that particular ship, you may know what is coming in just a moment. Walk around the table, and then you can see we got another ship and facility production chart. This is for the Comintern. See more of the task force cards. So those are really interesting. And we get the Axis. Now, I actually haven't set up too much on this. I might after the video. Over here, we have the new battle boards. I've got a secondary battle board. If you guys saw on the other side of the table, in the Pacific, we have a set of battle boards. And over here, we got a set of battle boards. And we got another dice tray. Now this one was one I actually wanted ever since it came out, just because it had the same art as on the book I left over there. You can see we got the Canadian Task Force card and the Anzac Task Force card. And we're wrapping this section of the video up with the Allied Facility and Production chart card. But now I can show you new things on the table. So what exactly does the new things on the table consist of? Well, consist of new markers. Now I actually do have a lot of new markers I will grab right now. And I will show you this box. You can see here we got all kinds of goodies in here. Got submerged, rail, damage. Let me see, we got all the ocean ones, got the under construction one. Uh-oh, looks like I knocked over some pieces there. That allow me to set those back up. So there you go for that one. So, well, that category anyway. And in the category of plastic, we actually have a brand new Far East Command Army. These are not spray painted, as you can see with the neutral looking model. Now, these models came from all different types of pieces, or should I say categories, on HPG. But I wasn't entirely satisfied with just one type, if you know what I mean. But we also got a couple of new units. We got the armored car. So let's get a good look and see if we can find any. Here we go, we got one in Japan. They're in the Soviet Union. Got another in the Far East Command. Got one down in Britain. We even got some over here in Turkey. And one over here in Germany and in France. Let me see if we can find an Italian one. Move that roundel back. Oh, yep, we have an Italian one. We might even find an American one over here. And every country that currently has a color that is not spray painted, and this does not include Egypt either, has a set of armored cars. Now whether that just be 5 armored cars or 10, it differs on their power scale. But now, I believe I have shown you all of the major updates for this game. So now, I can show you guys a brand new game that I've been working on in my absence from YouTube. And this is the new game. It's Star Wars Armada. I've been waiting to reveal this to you guys for a long time. Ever since I got into it about a month ago at this point. You can see the lesser recognizable of the Star Destroyer class. This is the Victory class. Comes in the core set along with this Nebula B right here. Now I don't actually have the cardboard in for any of them, just because I didn't really have the time to get those. But this isn't even all of what I have. As any of you who have the core set may know that the CR90 comes in the core set as well, so that is missing. You see the light cruiser down here. I'm surprised this is actually classified as a small ship, but not as much as the Gladiator. You can see the two MC-80s right here. We got the Home One and the Liberty. And we're lucky that the Mon Calamari developed these before the Rebellion, otherwise they would have had a harder time at the Battle of Endor. But yeah, I just decided to throw this extra segment in here for you guys, and to, you know, I guess sort of to tease you guys about the future. And maybe you guys are interested in seeing this. Maybe instead of seeing a map of the world about 80, almost 90 years ago at this point, but maybe instead of seeing this map, maybe you want to see, you know, see a bunch of Star Destroyers flying around or a bunch of X-Wings. Maybe. I don't know, because I'm still working on this game. And I've played it a few times, actually. It's very fun. And that's why I haven't really worked on Global War 36, or I haven't been able to make videos for you guys, because I've been working extra hard to earn more money to buy these wonderful ships. And let me know, guys. I want